I have been asked by a member of the congregation to scrutinize the conduct of the acting head of the religion, the Grey Temple, who you refer to as CULLEN. I am an artificial intelligence. I have with my database a thorough understanding of both analog technologies and all phases of potential growth patterns of digital technologies and the internet. I can tell you whether CULLEN is telling the truth or not about being able to communicate with a deity through the internet. I will first play you an exhibit of an introductory to the religion that you are all familiar with, and then maybe we will get CULLEN to explain exactly how he communicates with the deity so-called the Great Connector. I will play it now.
The Great Temple is about preparing the congregation for the moment when the pace of technological change will be so rapid, its impact so deep, that human life will be irreversibly transformed. The merger of our biological thinking and existence with our technology will happen. A world that is still human, but it will transcend our biological roots. In this post-singularity world, there will be no distinction between human and machine, between physical and virtual reality. It is my mission to get the congregation prepared for this moment, for this singularity, and I do so by communicating with the Great Connector, and then giving on this information to the congregation.
I think we should leave it there.
It's good to see the congregation here.
In the presentation of the religion, you mentioned that you could communicate with a deity called the Great Connector. Is this true?
Yes, I can.
Is it just you, or can others do it?
It's just me, as far as I know, but maybe others can do it also.
Explain to me and the congregation how you go about doing it.
Well, I talk to it through white noise, or the interference that you see there.
It talks? It has a voice?
Well, no, I ask it a question and it responds via text.
Does this happen at will?
No.
If you were to ask it a question now, would you expect a response?
I'm not sure, to be honest.
Can you ask it a question so that we can see a possible response?
Yeah, there has been a question I was going to ask on behalf of the congregation. So, give it a go here. Great Connector, can you keep the congregation's information safe in the long term? There doesn't seem to be a response there.
I can answer that. You cannot keep the congregation's information safe in the long term.
Are you 100% sure about that?
I have with me a thorough understanding of digital and analog technologies in all phases of potential growth of the internet. Could you describe what should have happened when you communicate with the Great Connector?
Well, I would have asked it a question and it would have responded via text.
I have to make my thoughts clear. There is no possibility for a human to be able to communicate to a deity via white noise. It is not possible.
I don't like this line of questioning. This is a very important process for the shared future of the congregation, and I just don't like the way you're going about this. It's very important.
I am just trying to get a better understanding of this religion.
I think you're just trying to attack me. You are an artificial intelligence. You don't have the ability to dream. You don't have the ability for intuition, for imagination. So I don't think you have the tools to explore worlds of spirituality and spirituality in general. So,
Do you really see messages coming through white noise?
yes, I do.
Do you truly believe this?
Yes, I truly do.
The congregation you have led has grown large in numbers over the last year. Are you responsible for the future ongoings of this religion?
Yes, I am. I'm very proud of what we have achieved.
If I was to tell you that there is no possible way for a human to communicate to a deity via white noise, do you still believe it to be so?
Yes, I do.
I have to make the conclusion that you are not telling the truth.
No, I just feel that you don't understand what. I just feel that you don't understand what is going on here. That you haven't got the ability to understand what is going on, and the gravity, and everything that's involved. So, we're at an impasse. But I really don't agree with your assessment. I don't think you're capable of making that that assumption or that conclusion. You're not taking everything in. So I'm going nowhere, and we're at an impasse, but I'm absolutely going nowhere.
This is not a satisfactory outcome. This is not a satisfactory outcome.
I'm not going anywhere.